I live? Am I live? Yes, I am live. Hi, everyone. Well, wonderful, wonderful people. Whoa, shoot. What am I trying to do here? Hopefully, I will not reveal any more secrets, as in API keys, like I did this morning. That was a terrible mistake on my part. Still not used to streaming. Anyway, where am I at? I am currently working through and reading through these plan files to implement different, basically implement the ability to switch between different models in my Claude Maestro application. So here, I'm just reading through. I want to find a better way. Actually, let me just clear. I want to find a better way to define this because this seems like way overly complex, even though it doesn't need to be this complex. But also, why has it changed so many? It went ahead and modified the code. Go to discard changes here, and then here as well. Discard changes. Oof. Okay, that looks fine. That's fine. That is fine. Great, great, great. This is fine too. All right, I'm gonna commit this. Updated plan, whatever. And then I'm gonna actually continue modifying the plan here. So there's gotta be a better way to do this. There's gotta be a better way because each provider, okay, you know what? Let me just chat. Let's chat, Claude Code. Each provider can have multiple Dang. I'm hoping my stream is still working. Okay. All right, let's see. Looking at the current approach, here's the simplest and best approach to accommodate multiple models per provider. Let's see. Okay. Provider config. Okay. And then models. Is that really the best way? Is this really... I feel like this is like extremely way more complex than it needs to be. Starting from like the top here. Take a look at the selected lines again and see if you can simplify while maintaining the ability to have multiple models. Maintain the ability to have multiple models per provider. Also, ultra think. And let me know. Do not make any changes. Let's see if this is gonna work. Is it gonna work? Also, man, I keep losing my train of thought what I was gonna talk about. Because I had... Yeah. Okay, let's see. Looking at structure more carefully, here's the simplest approach with minimal changes. It just gave me the same thing. The approach, minimal changes, just replace, okay. No structural complexity, keep the same flat record structure, type safe, maintain model provider, type system, no duplication, model info base key stays in one place. Just trying to think. If this would be the best solution. I like this better. So I'm just gonna grab this. I'm gonna clear the context, and I'm gonna ask Claude to go ahead. Oh yeah, I need to talk a little bit about GLM 4.5, something that I want to touch on as well. But for now, let me just finish this off, and then I'll talk while it's actually doing the work. Modify this structure that is in this form. Make sure that all relevant plans inside 220-model config centralization is updated if needed. Actually, let me shoot. Analyze all plans within 220-model meticulously and update any pods that references this model config structure so that it works with the new structure. Okay. Modify the structure so that it is in this form. Okay. Analyze all plans within the spec meticulously and update any parts that references the model config structure so that it works with the new implementation. Only update plans. Do not modify any code. Okay, I think that should be fine. Auto accept edit, and let's just try it out. Okay, it's going. Anyway, I want to talk a bit about GLM 4.5 because I've been using it for the past few days, and I've really felt it's a good model. It's just not as great as I thought it was gonna be when compared to Opus. It's great for smaller tasks, and it makes sense because the context window is basically half of what Opus and Sonnet has, which is 200K, while GLM 4.5 has 128K tokens for its context window. And really, for me, the most effective portion of that context window is at 40%. So 40% of 128K is significantly less than 48% of 200K. And I can really feel this when I use GLM 4.5, and this is not because it's, how do I put it? It's so hard to put it in, it's so hard without using it. Hey Spiral! Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming back to watch me again. Everything's going well. How are you? I've just been experimenting with GLM 4.5 for the past few days because they released a new plan. Really interesting. It's just like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about GLM 4.5. It's great, but it's also, you can feel that it's not as smart as Opus. it's so, I think you gotta use it in order to actually know whether you gotta, you just have to use it in order to actually know the difference, or else it's so hard to explain. It's just like Opus just gets me right away, while GLM 4.5 just needs a little bit more. It just needs a little bit more context from me, more explanation from me, more, yeah, that's the word, context, more context. Just needs more context. And then if it's a larger task, it, towards the end, it kind of deviates from the task. Like if I have it implement a plan, then what it happens is that towards the end of the plan, it actually goes off and do its own thing. It's really hard to explain. It's hard. You gotta use it in order to know. What kind of smarts logic, solid logic's good at staying task without drift? You know, you're right. Nothing. Yeah, you're right. I mean, honestly, every model like at a certain point, every model just drifts, drifts and goes on its own. It's like it has a mind of its own. You know, I'm just waiting for that day, the singularity, where we all just die. Wow, that was dark, but you know, but yeah, I think I think Opus has a bigger window before it actually deviates from the plan, and that's why I split out my plan into multiple different plans here. Even though it's a relatively simple feature, relatively simple refactor, I just split it out into smaller parts so that I can implement one plan, say, commit my changes, and then continue from there, rather than trying to implement all at the same time. It's great to see. I think the the thing lately with all the the model reviews I've seen on YouTube, everyone's just like everything's insane. Like literally every title, every every thumbnail is like insane model. This is changing the whole world. It's like God's coming down or something. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm sure. At some point we'll get there, but I don't think we're there. We're not there. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Ugh. But I would be excited when we get there. I would definitely be excited. You know the thing with clickbait? It's like, it's so, I notice it's so hard not to do clickbait when everything is clickbait. Too much hype and people not enough saying. That's true. That's really true. There's a lot. I feel like I remember watching a video they were talking about like clickbait, and it's like there's something that's called legit bait, where it's like, yes, it's like legit, but it's also baiting at the same time. Clickbait's like, you know, the title video, or the title and thumbnail video has nothing to do with the video. It doesn't keep the promise. A catchy title is expected. Yeah. But okay, what I find annoying about clickbait is that sometimes the title has, while the video is good, the clickbait doesn't have anything to do with the video content, even though the video content is good. Maybe it's like a tutorial on how to do something, but then sometimes, like for me, I would have to like shift my perspective, like how do I make this tutorial sound more fun, rather than how to implement X into Y. But yes, that title is so informative, and I like, for me, I love those titles, but like it seems like those titles don't really work well. The title promises what the majority of the content does not deliver. Yeah. Oh my gosh, are you seeing this? What is Claude Code doing? Oh my gosh. It's like so cryptic. Oh, so fun. So fun. The bugs. So when I highlight, it works, and then when I don't, it's weird. Ugh. Yeah. I think, like, I'm streaming because I want to get better at just like explaining things. I think that's really why I started streaming, was because I felt like I'm a super introvert person, so I don't talk very much. But this is a way for me to just practice. Like, there's no second take here. Whatever I say, it's already live, it's already recorded. I can't go back and redo this, so I need to. So it's like forcing myself to actually just talk. just go for it. Let's see. I revamped some of my context approach after your last stream. Oh, nice. I did 4 tests with different context stack loads. Start fresh and do context to see tokens. Nice. Well, and then I loaded my OS. Oh yeah, that's right. You were working on this, your OS thing. I remember. What was the result? Do you have any findings? What do you think? Because I don't know if my approach is the best approach either. I'm just sharing what I've kind of learned along the way. It feels like everyone's kind of like figuring this out all at the same time. It's really fun though. I do really enjoy it a lot, actually. It's just like a new way. We're reskilling ourselves. It's actually really fun. OS then strip back the 12% to 4%. Oh, nice. Huh. Dang, from 12 to 4%. That's a huge reduction in your in terms of like how much context you're using. Let's see how much this. I bet this is like, I feel like I need a sixth sense to like. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna guess that whatever I just did, probably around. Let's see if I can guess this right. 16%. Let's see how good I am at this. Wait. 16. Okay, so I'm terrible at math. 100 minus 77. Oh man, I suck. I'm off by 5%. I'm off by 5%. Not close enough. But dang, that's a lot more. I mean, this was a really simple task that I literally just had it find and replace task, and that's already 22%. Yikes. Okay, I created dash arguments so I can load faster. Nice. When you fresh load Claude, build your context stack about the project and how you operate. I was loading a lot. Yeah, honestly, like, oh my gosh, what is it doing now? Like, system prompt takes 1%, system tools. I literally stripped out so much out of this project. I basically put in so many MCP tools before, and it was literally like 10%. And I'm like, bro, I don't even use any of this. and then I was like, I should probably get rid of that. Funnily, custom agents don't use very much context. I'm actually surprised, but I guess honestly, I'm 100%. I am, you know, the thing with custom agents, this may be why it doesn't trigger very much, because it doesn't use very many tokens. So therefore, like, maybe the model just doesn't understand enough of the sub agents to be able to call it consistently when it finds a task that actually needs to be allocated towards that custom agent. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just my hypothesis. Messages 19, really? Oh, come on, 19K. That is so much. That's 10%. It basically did a find and replace. GG's. Yeah. You know, I think I'm gonna start looking. I'm gonna be a bit more. Like I'm actually gonna look at my context a bit more to get a really good feel for how much, like, of it is being used, because I feel like I don't know it enough. Really, it's using 23%. Really, my maximum amount that I am willing to use is 40% at any given time, because after 40%, I really do. 40-50% after that, I think it just goes downhill from there. I am thinking to move to, okay, sub-agents. What's CACF? Claude agent? No, it's something else, isn't it? Yeah, it's not, it's just not, yeah. I wonder, I don't know if you use Gemini. I know Gemini has a huge context window. Does that 40% still count, or is it more, is even less? I don't know. I don't use Gemini. I have, you know, I should really try it out. I really should try it out, considering it's basically free. I want to pit Gemini against GLM 4.5. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. But that might be for another video. Synefin Adaptive AI Collaborative Framework. Wow. All about AI learning as I dev each roadmap. Oh, that's cool. Are you at the point in your AI relationship where you have taught the machine learning to learn from each roadmap? I don't think I'm at that point yet. I don't know. My relationship with AI have not progressed as far as maybe you have. I don't know. When you say an AI relationship, it's just a very interesting phrase. AI operates using Synefin and loses context. Oh, interesting. The working partnership. Oh, okay. Of course. Nothing more than that, obviously. There's some, I'm sure there's some legal thing. Where you and AI work together to get work done. I guess like right now. You know, I should just start talking with AI as I work, and then have it start work. You know, no, I can't. That's like, if I started talking and as if AI was a co-worker while I'm actually implementing and they are also working at the same time. Oh man, that would be interesting. But I also don't like talking when I'm working at the same time. I really don't. I find it really hard. Even right now, I'm trying to figure out if this actually implemented correctly. Okay, this looks legit. I mean, as legit as you can get with these. Provider model config. Yeah, great. Nice. Okay. Nice is what The relationship is not. Look at the future. Workloads will be deployed as human AI. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. I agree. I feel like with human orchestrating a lot of the work the AI does. Yeah, I think like we're almost there. Like even with coding, it's getting it's getting it's getting there. It's getting there slowly. I think the issue is gonna be like when AI gets really, really good at actually ingesting new information, then I think that's when if you talk socially or even make jokes to the AI, you're wasting. you're you're right. Shoot, no please, no thank you. Basically, I am a a taskmaster, and I just order. No, I don't just order. I demand from AI, just straight to the point. No compassion. No. I feel like I'm a trash human being, but that's basically what. just just like, yeah. I get what you mean. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sure we'll get there. I still find it funny when I see people say thank you, please, and thank you to AI. It's just like, you know how much how much electricity you're burning right now. Okay. Get list of all available models. This looks good. Is valid provider. Get provider. I feel like these okay. Let me think. Okay. Yeah, but it burns energy. Yep. I do have empathy for an AI, and I do use my manners because I'm lol. Of course. Okay, get provider models, get model config. I swear I never get any work done when I'm on stream. Only AI is getting my work done when I'm on stream. Okay. Oh, have a great day, dude. See you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Sparrow. Okay, get module config, get all providers, get list of available model providers. Okay. Is valid provider. This should be easier than I should probably delete the rest of this. Use model provider.ts hook. Migrations and strategy. This, I don't need this, so I'm just going to delete this plan. Get providers that require API keys. Get provider. shoot. Export types from index. Verification steps. Not quite. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go ahead and delete these. I am going to delete these resources. I'm actually, really what I'm looking for is I'm going to delete all of these. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue modifying the plan from here. I'm not going to be afraid of actually deleting stuff in the plan. And I'm going to go and delete unnecessary part of the plan. Wow, that is terrible spelling. Okay, all right. Clear. And I'm going to have analyze 220 model. Which one is it? This one. Okay, analyze meticulously. And notice how we are changing and centralizing the place where model config is defined. Analyze all relevant code in the project and continue modifying this plan to complete the refactor. Ultra think that's yeah, sure. Whoa. Okay. Right. That's that. Hopefully that will work. And then this can be filled out and I can actually finally... This shouldn't be this hard. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know whether it should be. I just want an easy way to be able to have a data structure containing different models, different providers that contains different models, so that I can display them easily to the user. Simple. As simple as that. How hard could it be? But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this off offline, and then I will come back when it's done, probably tomorrow morning. Anyway, thank you all for watching for now. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.